I've had this Jura E8 for 5 years now, and I should have done a review on it a long time ago. I love it. It saved me a lot of money. It is expensive, but I don't have to go to Starbucks every morning like I used to. And I had tried different pod brands of coffee, several different types, and I just found the coffee to be weak and less flavorful. And so I decided to make this investment, and it has been well worth it, partly because it's a kind of bean to cut machine, super automated. So it's got the bean hopper, and it actually has a really fresh seal because of the rubber. But you put your beans in there and it stays fresh, and it doesn't grind until the moment you want to drink something, as opposed to other kinds of pod coffees that are ground some time ago, long time ago, and start to lose their flavor and become stale. This is very fresh cut beans, so the flavor is much better. And if you have people over that don't want caffeine or have some sort of special flavor, you can put it in there. I use a scooper. I usually do 1 or 2 scoops of this, of that coffee. Sometimes I'll get like a pumpkin spice pre-ground flavor, and that's what I use for that. It's also where you put these cleaning tabs when it's time to clean, which for me is what I'm about to do, because it is time for me to clean my machine. And next to it, can't really see from here, but the machine just recognized that I didn't put any coffee grinds in it. So when you open it, it will say enter coffee grinds, and then when you close it, it will start to grind coffee, or not grind, but process the coffee. But because I didn't have any grinds in there, it said no grinds. This machine is very smart. It tells you when to do everything. But back here, and you can't quite see it very well, but that's where you change the size of your grinds, like how fine you want them to be ground based upon your preferences and how strong you like your coffee. And you can see it's got a lot of different types of coffee you can make: espresso, ristretto, regular coffee. You can do hot water if you want to brew some tea, or you can do cappuccinos, latte macchiatos, flat whites, and a milk portion. So if you have somebody that just wants some warm milk, you can do that. Or I like to make matcha green tea lattes almost every morning and also coffee. And so when you first turn it on, it's going to rinse and the water will come out here. Then you just remove this and you put your coffee cup there. So I'm gonna make probably a ristretto first. And so I'm gonna go back, or I'll do an espresso. Now, you can decide how much volume you want, up or down, using this. And the screen before it allows you to change the strength of your coffee. You don't have to do that if you go into the pre-settings and dictate, all the different types of coffee and how much milk, how much coffee you want, how strong you want the coffee to be, how hot you want it to be. You can program every single one of the different types of coffees. So I don't usually have to adjust it because I've already done that for everything. And you can see here, it's beautiful. Look at the crema on top. That you will not get that from pod coffee. And it is so strong and flavorful. This is the water reservoir. It's very easy to pull in and out. The machine will tell you when it's time to fill water. See, fill water tape. When it gets low, it will say that. And it is built in with it's got a removable filter. I'm not gonna take it out here, but this is 64 ounces. And that is a smart filter. It's like got an RFID thing, so the machine knows when the filter has been exhausted and you need to put in a new filter, and it will tell you change filter. Again, this machine is so smart, it tells you everything to do. It will also tell you when this catchment system, drip tray, needs to be removed and emptied and cleaned. So you can see here, it's probably going to tell me very soon. I just took it out, it says drip tray not found. This time I'm gonna make a latte macchiato, so I'm gonna hit the button once. Made it strong. I'm gonna put the frother all the way to the left because I like it frothy. A little less milk this time. Now, again, this is plant milk, so it's not going to be as frothy as regular milk. But I'm vegan, so I don't drink any other milk. So it's going to wait 10 seconds. I might give it a couple more seconds to wait because that usually allows the separation to happen between the milk and the coffee, so that where the froth is in the milk. And I'm going to put maybe 4 ounces of espresso. I like my coffee stronger. I like espresso. I don't like my coffee as diluted. You see it's starting to form under the froth. At any point, if I want to stop it, I can just hit cancel if I feel like it's going to overflow.